Welcome to Contacta. My name is Tim Mills and I'm one of the tech team here at Contacta. Today, in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about our new V-Series Pro range of loop drivers, specifically the V34A loop driver. Other loop drivers in the range are the V22A, which is a 8 amp 22.6 volt driver, and the V34 Pro single output driver, which is a 12 amp 34 volt loop driver. The V-Series Pro loop drivers are our latest loop drivers, incorporating the latest technology available on the market. Included in the box is the loop driver. We have an installation manual, some loop signage, 2 NL4 loop connectors, 1 Euroblock connector, some self-adhesive rubber feet, 2 L brackets for 19-inch rack mount facility, and an IEC lead. So now let's have a look at the V34A Pro driver itself. As you can see, on the front we have one control knob for changing all the settings and an LED colour display. Everything can be accessed using the rotary control knob. The settings menu and adjustments can be adjusted on the local area network using a PC, a tablet or a phone. But we will go into this later on in the video. When using those devices, the screen will mirror what you see on your tablet. We'll just run through the connections on the back of the unit. First of all, we have the power connection, which is a standard IEC connector. We have the local area network connection. This is used for when making adjustments to the loop driver via the PC, tablet or telephone, smartphone. When connected to the local area network, the loop driver has a built-in self-testing which constantly checks the condition of the loop system. It checks the voltage in the loop and the resistance in the loop system. In the unlikely event of a fault occurring, the loop driver will send an email alert to an email address of your choice. If you'd like to see how to set up remote monitoring and email alerts, then follow the link on your screen now. There are two inputs, input A and input B. There is an XLR and a Euroblock connection for each. When using XLR or Euroblock and you want to set the unit to microphone level, there is a switchable phantom power included in the loop driver. Otherwise, they can be used for line input. There is a line out, which is a summed output of the two inputs with no AGC. This can be connected to another device with a suitable line input. The USB connection is used for copying settings data from the loop driver. If installing a new loop driver, the settings can be then transferred to the new loop driver without having to go through all the setups. At the very end, we have two outputs using NL4 connectors for loop A and loop B. On the side of the loop driver, you can see two fan input vents. The fans on this loop driver are active and will speed up and slow down depending on the amount of heat built up in the loop driver. There are various vents on the loop driver to allow circulation of the air. Also, notice on the side there is a vent here. The driver has a dual DSP controlled AGC with HF compensation for metal loss. There is a Class D amplifier output stage capable of delivering 12 amps RMS at 34 volts. The V34A has highly rated custom heatsinks built in with active cooling. The driver is powered by highly efficient switch mode power supplies with up to 90% efficiency with a constant current output stage. One of the newest features in the V34A Pro loop driver is audio time delay. This offers the user an option to delay the signal between 0 and 40 milliseconds and is very useful when installing a loop in a very large area where audio syncing is required. As you can see, the loop driver is rack mountable. Using these included brackets, which can be bolted onto the side of the loop driver, it is easy to mount the loop driver into a 19-inch rack. The V34A includes a lockable display with time adjustment. This is very useful when making adjustments in the loop driver during setup. All our Pro Series loop drivers are linked to our 3D visualizer software. If you'd like to see how to use the 3D visualizing software, then follow the link on the screen now. I'm now going to give you a brief overview of how we access the loop driver, using either your PC, smartphone or tablet to access the menu within the loop driver. First of all, we need to unlock the loop driver. To do this, we press the rotary control knob and the loop driver will ask you if you want to unlock the loop driver. Highlighting the yes, we press the button again and we have to enter a code. To do that, we scroll through the numbers on the screen and then select the number you require to unlock the loop driver. The unlock code can be found in the locking and unlocking section of the user manual. I'm now going to transfer to my PC to operate the menu system. You will notice as I use my PC, the menu on the front of the loop driver will actually move in unison with the items that I select on the PC. Once unlocked, we first want to adjust the time delay for the lock screen, as this helps when you leave the loop driver for a period of time and you don't want it to be locked when you come back. First of all, we would use this service menu and then go to timeout settings. We can then drag the white circle right round until it says 60 minutes and then exit. And now we have a time delay of 60 minutes before the loop driver will lock itself again. So as you can see, there are 6 menu options. Under the Input tab, you have adjustments for Input A and Input B, which would include switching on the phantom power or switching it off. You have the audio time delay, as mentioned earlier, where we can delay the signal in a larger area. And you have the low cut filter, which is default as off, but you have 120 Hz and 180 Hz options. There is a guided loop setup tab and a manual loop setup tab. If you'd like to see how to use the guided and manual loop setup, then follow the link on your screen now. The remote monitoring tab, these are useful when setting up the local area network, as I am using now. These are useful for the LAN connection when using your PC, tablet or smartphone. First of all, we need to get the IP address from the loop driver itself. Select Remote Monitoring on the front panel of the loop driver. The IP address will be displayed on the front panel. Enter that IP address into your browser. In this case, the IP address is 192.168.20.118. Press Enter. You are now presented with the connection screen. Click on Connect. Enter the password. The password is root. It can be found in the remote monitoring section of the user manual. Click Send Password and you now have access to the loop driver. There is a Diagnostic tab which is used to check information about the loops themselves and also to check information about the performance of the driver inside. There is a Counters tab which will show events that have happened in the past. There is also a Counter B, which would be for the separate Loop B output. There is a Service tab for making adjustments, i.e. rebooting the device or setting up the timeout setting. This concludes our brief overview of the Pro Series loop drivers. For more information, please visit our website.